Hello, universe. Welcome to my world. Recently, Angelina Jordan released a new single on video, Suspicious Minds. It's coincided with the release of the new Elvis movie, and it's been quite a phenomena on the internet. It's lit up the internet like a Christmas tree. We're going to listen to that today, but this song has quite a history. It was written in 1968 by Mark James, who sang it first. It wasn't a very big hit for him, but within a year, Elvis did the same song, massive hit. In fact, it was his last #1 hit, but it was with the same arrangement. You can hear the similarity between Mark James' performance and Elvis's performance.
Caught in a trap, I can't walk out, because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I say, we can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can build our dreams on suspicious minds.
This song, like most great songs, has had a lot of different treatments. It was covered by a soul singer by the name of Dee Dee Warwick. She's a sister of Dionne Warwick, and she covers it with her own style.
We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I'm saying.
And by the early 80s, this song received the disco treatment. First by Candy Staton, who sung Young Hearts Run Free, and then also by Thelma Houston, no relation to Whitney.
We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Can't you see? Doing to me when you don't believe a word I'm saying. I'm saying we can't go on together with suspicious minds.
And like many of Elvis songs, this song fits very well with the country music tradition. This is Martina McBride, originally from Kansas.
We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me?
And in the mid-80s, Fine Young Cannibals covered this song. They're a band out of Birmingham in England, and their lead singer, Roland Gift, has a very distinctive voice.
We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I say.
And more recently, just 20 years ago, Gareth Gates, an English singer, covers this song in a rock and roll style.
We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why
can't you see what you're doing to me?
And now we have two unusual versions. From the Finnish folk tradition, we have a song in humppa, which is a type of style which is a combination between jazz and fast foxtrot. And this is by a group singing in Finnish, Ilaikalaiset. Very unusual.
2 markkaa sai, kanitin trakkain päin. Meni vapaa ja virveli, armoa irmeli. Kytöpähän jäi, vai oliko se täi? Löytyi karsikosta kepakko, ei lennä siellä enää lepakko.
And more recently, with Elvis's new movie on the soundtrack, Suspicious Minds is being sung by Baravi. Here, the director of the movie, Baz Luhrmann, is speaking about this song and this particular version.
You come to a point in a movie where you've used a theme song in so many different ways. And one of the great themes in this movie is Elvis's Suspicious Minds. I mean, it's used as a song on stage, but we used it a lot with Elvis's voice. And then we wanted to show right at the end, time passes. And I think we needed a voice from now, a young voice, an unexpected voice. And actually it just came to me. This version was given to me by this young singer called Paravi. And Paravi's voice just seemed so of now. And it showed how this song, Suspicious Mind, could be totally in the moment and a classic at the same time.
Baravi herself is a young American singer.
We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I say.
Next we come to Angelina Jordan's version, which is very different again. My friend James, when he first heard this song, he pointed out to me that very unusually, instead of starting with "We're Caught in a Trap," which is the opening line of the song, instead Angelina starts with the bridge and she finishes with the bridge, which is a very unusual choice. This performance by Angelina Jordan is also a very good example of how she uses her voice in a completely different way. Most other singers use their voice either with the power of the voice or the clarity of the voice to reach their audience. But Angelina Jordan, although she can reach us with the power of her voice, more often reaches her with the subtlety of her voice. And Angelina Jordan is also basically a jazz singer, and that can be defined in many different ways. But with this performance, she does something where she bends the melody, and she bends the tune, and she bends the music. So the notes don't have the same shape as they do when other singers sing it. A good example is visual. We can look at some water lilies in a pond. We can look at a photograph where the lilies have very clear definition because of the nature of the photo. But then we can look at two different paintings by Monet, and because it's Impressionism, because it's not a photo, you can see how the edges blur and the edges are not so defined. So this is a visual example of what Angelina Jordan often does musically. One more thing. The executive producer of this video is Mary Zamani, who is Angelina's grandmother. She well-deservedly has included all 4 of her grandchildren in this video. Well done, Mary. I wish I had 4 grandchildren to include in my videos. And Sister Juliet, who is now 11 years old, she displays a flash of self-contained dignity. This is a super performance by Angelina Jordan.
Oh, little love, so tears from your eyes. Just don't let a good thing die. Well, honey, you know I've never lied to you. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I say. We can go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. If an old friend I know stops by to say I'm lost, would I still see suspicion in your eyes? Here we go again, asking where I've been. You can see the tears are real. Suspicious mind, and we can build our dreams on suspicious mind. Whoa, let our love survive. I dry the tears from your eyes. Don't let a good thing die. When, honey, you know I'll never lie. Don't you? Oh yeah. Yeah. When, honey, you know I'll never lie.
Angelina Jordan, now 16 years old, will continue to surprise us and astound us with her growth and development and the way she displays her understanding of music. We're in for quite a ride with Angelina Jordan in the future. Okay, gang, I'm out of here. I'll catch you later. Bye.